Hi.
We meet a lot of kids who struggle with language. Either they're not talking by an early enough age, or they struggle with understanding language. And language is a big part of everything that we do. So we can incorporate language in everything. As a parent, you can incorporate it in what you're doing with your child. It doesn't have to be a drill done at a table. There are so many ways that you can use language and build your child's language skills in a very natural and fun way.
So the very first thing we want to think about is what's in it for them? What's in it for your child to start talking? If they had free access to absolutely everything, they don't need to talk. If they have an older sibling who talks for them, they don't need to talk. Obviously you can't eliminate the older sibling. I'm not suggesting that at all. What I'm suggesting is that we start eliminating some of the things that they actually have access to. So, we'll actually suggest to parents to put things in clear containers. So put some of their preferred toys in clear containers that they can't open, so that they need an adult, or they need to be able to request to at least open the activities. Put away a lot of the toys, maybe put them on high shelves that they can't access. If they want something to eat, obviously, you're giving them lunch and dinner, etc. But if they want a snack, give them a very limited amount of snacks so that they have to come to you and ask for more. So those are some things just in terms of limiting access. In terms of limiting language skills, you want to try and increase language skills, but you may need to limit your own language skills in order to increase their language skills. And what do I mean by that? I mean, keep it simple. So if a student is only speaking in one-word phrases, we're not going to model a 10-word phrase for them. If a student is just saying cereal or Cheerio or raisin, we're not going to, oh, you want a raisin? Okay, great, come here, come sit down, it's in the bowl, blah, 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 blah. You're going to say raisin, or you're going to say yummy raisin, or you're going to say crunchy Cheerio, adding maybe one more word to it when they request it.
And the other thing you could do to build your child's language is, if they're not necessarily following instructions, they're not always understanding when you say, come here, or touch your head, or where's your shoe, or anything like that, you can build it into preferred routines. So if your child knows every day when they go to the park, it's really fun for them, and you say, oh, it's time to go to the park, and they get really excited, you can throw in an instruction like, go get your shoes, and they're going to go get them anyway because they really want to go to the park. Whether or not they understood the instruction doesn't really matter. So throwing lots of language into their preferred routines is going to help build that compliance and that understanding that, oh, when I listen to the instruction, good things happen. And if we keep pairing those two together, will also help build our language skills.
You bet. So, this is a take-home that, obviously ABA and table work is super great, and it increases skill building, but you can build skills in other ways as well. So make sure you're incorporating a whole bunch of natural language teaching into your program.